The LA mayoral race, both Karen Bass and Rick Caruso said solving homelessness was a top priority. Well, now Mayor-elect Bass says she has a plan to declare an emergency on day one. Phil Shuman talked to her today about what that really means.
He joins us live from downtown LA. Phil.
Well, few of us in Southern California need a reminder of the urgency of the homelessness crisis. But when you go to Skid Row in downtown LA, it just smacks you in the face. It's shocking, it's sad, it's tragic, and it continues. And that's where I got a chance to talk with Karen Bass about her initial plans to, as she put it, solve homelessness. With a big smile and lots of help, LA's mayor-elect Karen Bass came to ground zero in the homeless crisis, Skid Row, to help serve a Thanksgiving meal at the LA Mission.
We're all united, the whole world.
Skid Row breaks my heart. It absolutely does.
And it should. Having pledged to solve homelessness, Bass has said that on day one, she will declare a homeless emergency. But what does declaring an emergency actually accomplish? Is it a soundbite, or is it actually a solution?
No. It is absolutely not a soundbite. It is not a solution in and of itself, but it is to help us get a solution, and that solution is getting people off the streets and into housing. Essentially, it will give me the authority to rally all of the different departments in the city so that we can centralize the process and move it forward, and especially to take control over city-owned land and fast-track housing.
Bass tells me she's meeting with each council member. The council has to approve any emergency declaration. With a new progressive bloc taking office, that's far from certain. In fact, LA has tried this in the past, 2015, with no clear results. Now, outgoing Mayor Eric Garcetti opposes the idea of an emergency declaration, saying last year in court papers in a major federal lawsuit involving the homeless, the city, and the county, as a city, we have determined that a declaration of emergency will not provide me as mayor, nor the members of the LA City Council, with any additional authority or powers to address the crisis. Today, Garcetti's office refused to comment on Bass's plan. She said, in the past, Mayor Garcetti has said an emergency declaration is not the way to go.
Well, maybe that was the true then, but right now, this is how I plan to address it.
People can be aware that there's a crisis, but do they...
Pastor Troy Vaughn, formerly homeless, who now runs the LA Mission, welcomes both Bass's attention and help. Is not interested in semantics, but results.
Homelessness is another form of pandemic. It's at pandemic proportions, and so I think we need another FEMA-like response. And I think the mayor-elect is basically saying that, like, basically this is a declaration of war on homelessness.
But haven't we heard that before over the years?
Well, I mean, we've heard it, and
we're still here.
Well, I think that we need to make sure that we marshal ourselves to partner.
Marshal ourselves to partner. So, Alex and Christine, there doesn't seem to be any real new ideas when it comes to dealing with this ongoing crisis, but now we have new people trying to implement them, and everyone, of course, hopes for success. Live downtown, I'm Phil Shuman, Fox 11 News.